Numbers 19, Shani in the margin. And God as noun and verb spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, This is the ordinance of the law which God as a noun and verb hath commanded, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring thee a red heifer without spot, wherein is no blemish, and upon which never came yoke. Now this doesn't actually conflict with Surah 2 of the Quran, because people are saying, well, there's talk about a yellow cow. It's like, well, this isn't the same thing, actually. So, and ye shall give her unto Eleazar the priest, that he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face. And Eleazar the priest shall take of her blood with his finger, and sprinkle of her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation 7 times. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her flesh, and her blood with her dung shall he burn. And the priest shall take cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet, and cast it into the midst of the burning of the heifer. Then the priest shall wash his clothes, and he shall bathe his flesh in water, and afterward he shall come into the camp, and the priest shall be unclean until the even. And he that burneth her shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, and shall be unclean until the even. And a man that is clean shall gather up ashes of the heifer, and lay them up without the camp, in a clean place, and it shall be kept for the congregation of the children of Israel, for a water of separation. It is an offering of purification. And he that gathereth the ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes, and shall be unclean until the even. And it shall be unto the children of Israel, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among them, for a statute forever. He that toucheth the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days. He shall purify himself with it. And on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day, he shall be clean. But if he purify not himself the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean. Whosoever toucheth the dead body of any man that is dead, and purifieth not himself, defileth the tabernacle of God as noun and verb, and that soul shall be cut off from Israel, because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him. He shall be unclean. His uncleanness is yet upon him. This is the law when a man dieth in a tent. All that come into the tent, and all that is in the tent, shall be unclean 7 days, and every open vessel which hath no covering bound upon it is unclean. And whosoever toucheth one that is slain with the sword in the open field, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. And for an unclean person they shall take the ashes of the burnt heifer, a purification for sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. And a clean person shall take hyssop and dip it in the water, and shall sprinkle it upon the tent, and upon all the vessels, and upon the persons that were there. And upon him that toucheth a bone, or one slain, or the dead, or grave. And the clean person shall sprinkle upon the unclean on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day, and on the 7th day he shall purify him, and he shall wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and shall be clean at even. But the man that shall be unclean, and shall not purify himself, that soul shall be cut off from among the congregation, because he hath defiled the sanctuary of God as noun and verb. The water of separation hath not been sprinkled upon him. He is unclean, and it shall be a perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkleth the water of separation shall wash his clothes, and he that toucheth the water of separation shall be unclean until even. And whatsoever the unclean person toucheth shall be unclean, and that soul that toucheth it shall be unclean until even. And well, sprinkling is better than nothing, right? Weeper Yahweh al-Masha, wal Ahran Lamer Zat Chakt Hatura Asher Tzwa Yahweh Lamer Dber al-Bani Yishral Wiqchu Alik Brah Atma Tamima Asher Ein Bah Mum Asher La Allah Aliyah Al Wintum Ka Al Azar Hakan Wah Watsya Ata Al Chutz Lam Chena Wish Chuth Ata Lepnu Walqach Al Azar Hekhan Madma Batsbau Wahza Al Nakach Bani Achel Muad Madma Shib'a Pamim Washraf At Hepra La Yenu At Ara Wat Bushra Wat Dama Al Persha Yishraf Walqach Hekhan Ats Arn Wazub Washni Tu Lat Wa Shalik Al Tuk Sherpat Hebrah Wakbus Bugdew Hekhan Werchitz Bashru Bamyim Watcher Yaba Al Hamchana Wathma Hekhan Ad Harab Wa Sherf Ata Yakbas Bugdew Bamim Werchitz Bashru Bamim Wathma Ad Harb Wasif Ish Thahur At Upper Hepra Wahnich Machutz Lamchana Bamqum Thahur Wahita Ladat Bani Yashral Lam Shimrat Lamni Nda Chathat Wa Wakbus Hasif At Upper Hepra At Bugdew Wathma Ad Harab Wahyata Labni Yashral Walgur Hagur Batukam Lachkat Aulam Hanqa Bumped Lakal Napesh Adam Wathma Shibat Yum Yum Hwa Yet Chima Yet Chitha Bu Bum hashlishi wabum hashbi yathher wamla yatjatha bum hashlishi wabum hashbi la yathher kul hanga bumped Push Hadim Asher Yimboot Wallah Yatchatha at Mashkan Yahwa Thama Wankurta Han Push Hahwa Mishral Ki Ni Nada La Zerk Al Yu Thama Yahya Aud Thamatu Bu Zat Hatura Adam Ki Yamut Bahal Kul Ba Al Hahal Wakal Asher Bahal Yithma Shabbat Yum Wakal Kli Tuch Asher Ein Tamid Patil Al Yu Thama Hwa Wakal Asher Yaga Al Pani Hashda Bachalal Churb Al Bumped Al Batham Adam Al Bakber Yathma Shabbat Yum Walqchu Kathma Maper Sherput Hatchat Wuntan Al Yu Mim Chiyam Al Kli Walqch Azub with Bull the Mim Aish Thahur Wahsa Al Hahal Wal Kul Hakrim Wal Han Pachut Asher Hu Sham Wal Hanga Batsam Al Bahlul Al Bumped Al Bakber Wahsa hath her Al Hathma Bum Hash Lishi Wab Yum Hash Bi which thou Bum Hash Bi Wakbus Bugdew Worchuts Bamim with her Barb Wish Asher Yathma Wallah Yat Chitha One Kurta Han Push Hehwa Matuk Hek Ho Ki At Makdash Yahwa Thama Mi Gada La Zerk Al Yu Thama Huwa Wahyata Laham Lach Kut Aulam Wamzah Mi Handa Yakbas Bugdew Wah Naga Bami Handa Yathma Ad Harb Wakal Asher Yagabu Hathma Yathma Wah Napush Hangat Tathma Ad Harb. Chutes or chuts or cheats is a wall. Without the Yud, it's outside, outdoors, abroad, afield. Fourth, highway, more, out. Street, without. It's a word used in exorcisms. You have chuts, and then they mention a demon. And then there's the chud, which is the unity. So you're in line with the angels is the typical, is, you know, how it plays out in that same bit. Yud in front, coming in, going out, is the Yud in back.